Welcome everybody to episode 3 of Dirty Little Details. I am here with my co-host Daym Drops.
Here.
And I am here with Friday the 13th Vengeance actor, the Mad Cuban himself, Peter Anthony.
Fuck you want, boss?
How's it going, man?
Good, man. You. Thanks for having me.
Hey, you want to know a horror actor on Halloween? This is freaking great.
Come on, that's a win.
Halloween edition.
Everybody can't pull that off.
No,
Not at all.
absolutely. Unless you killed somebody on stage.
I'm just saying.
Or on the silver screen, I should say. And you've done that, so. So, how's it going, man?
Good, bro. Good.
Yeah.
Life is good. Things are going crazy.
How has it been with all of COVID, with all of this, craziness?
Man, it's weird with me because I don't leave. I go to my parents' house. They're okay with the no mask thing. I don't really do too much. My job, I can work from home. So traveling, we haven't done anything with movies. So I feel like it hasn't affected me as much as other people. And
Yeah.
to tell you the truth, it's been a plus because now I'm writing and directing for another film.
Yeah.
And it's like now I have more time. So
Yeah.
it's almost focused me to do stuff because I can't just, you're like me, can't just sit still.
Can't sit still. And I find it so fascinating. It's so great that you were able to come on because as a child, I was so fucking scared to death of the Friday the 13th movies. And actually now that I know that it's actually not real, but I'm still scared to death, I can actually watch it, but I'll still close my eyes when your scene comes out when you're killing somebody. So.
Dude, I was 5 or 6 years old. My parents would come downstairs. I'd have a fucking mask on watching HBO by myself.
No way.
Yeah, and I was rooting for him. Dude. I thought that he was the good guy. I didn't get it till like later on. He's the bad guy. That's how fucking twisted.
We're going to have fun because you are special kind of fucked up. Like
Big fun is happening here, man.
So then what are we starting with?
Listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I got myself into this bang action. What do you know about these bang energy drinks?
I heard about him. Heard they're the shit.
Right? Okay, still dig. Past few weeks, man, I've been finding myself sliding up over to the store, messing with this drink right here, this cotton candy. And for those of you that have no idea about how Bang Energy moves in these streets, you're supposed to get that extra blast of energy that you may need when you fucking. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes for individuals that work all day long, you working all day long, you still got to come home and perform. It might come down to this.
Bang.
It might come down to some Bang Energy.
You want to know? I'm going to chug this thing because tonight,
Hit that.
my
You know
girlfriend,
you got
my
work to
girlfriend
do.
is not going to take a B performance. It's going to be an A+.
No.
A+.
Okay, so this is for A+ performance tonight,
A+
gentlemen.
performance.
Boom.
Cheers.
All right,
Cheers.
cheers.
Yeah.
All right.
When you're done with her, she's like, "Honey, that was the best ever." You're like, "Cause of Bang."
This is delicious. I know you said that one is
hold on,
the
family.
best. Full review.
Let me
from
give it to you
king.
right now. Ready?
That's good.
Cotton candy is going to give you that sweetness that you need, but you know what it is when you hit any type of energy drink, you're going to have that like little aftertaste where you know you're actually hitting that some type of energy drink. The thing is, you're going to get that same aftertaste, but it's going to be a little bit more sweet
right on.
because of that cotton candy flex that's up in there. Not too much of the bubbly, right? It's getting straight to the point. You know it's activating your soul, getting you ready. Like this podcast is about to be different. Give it another 2 minutes, and I promise you, the energy's about to get uplifted in the room.
Yeah.
But I only mess with the cotton candy. I haven't messed with any other flavor just yet. But what I'm saying is, you know what it is when you go to a fair and you get that cotton candy. Imagine that in liquid form. Shut your face.
Yeah, this is great. You want to know, this has like a hint between like carbonation and like that old like teeny grape drink. Remember that as a child you have that warm, happy feeling?
Okay.
Same thing, but it's delicious.
He's
This is
right
really
about it.
good.
Usually you get that little punch, that little like a medicine punch at the end of those drinks, and you don't. You just got that continuous cotton candy right on your tongue, even all the way.
Even smooth,
Yeah,
right?
you don't feel like you
Smooth.
got bad breath or nothing. You're ready.
Smooth like Johnny Walker, blue.
Johnny Mac smooth.
You know what I'm saying? Johnny Mac smooth, you know what I mean? You know what it is. Look, man, fellas, I'm telling you right now, ladies, I mean, you can get down with the get down too, but fellas, if you ever thought and or felt that your performance was off just a little bit when it came to the bedroom games, it's probably because you didn't get no bang in your life. And we're talking bang two ways. Bang the drink and then banging what you got at home.
So listen, this is great. So Daym actually, I don't take any credit. Daym picks out the topics and I run with it because his topics are freaking great. So listen, the topic we're going to start with today,
Yes.
to catch a catfish.
Okay.
We want to know all your catfish stories because I have some great ones. Daym has some great ones.
I got some.
And, I think kind of to broaden it out is women say there is no good men out there. Men say there's no women that come as they are anymore.
Right.
100%.
They don't.
100%.
It's all false advertising. Why don't you tell us one of your catfish stories? We'd love to hear this.
I got a story where there was a girl. She was sending me pictures. I was going to her site, right? And then she's on a boat. She's in a fucking boat in Boston, and she has like a half shirt on with like 6 abs. She's got blue eyes. Her hair's all done. Everything's great. So we're going back and forth a week or two. She comes down to Wallingford. We said we're going to meet at this bar. Go to the bar, right? I walk in. She's at the bar. Turns around. She's about 205.
Oh. No.
Now, I just seen a picture from last week. She had 6 abs. So I'm like, and I'm a dick, I guess. So I go, what? Yeah. And then she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you were in a boat. You had 6 abs. How the fuck? You're 205. You know what I'm saying? You had like 3 tackles last year's Super Bowl. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. She's like, girls. And so I guess long story short, there's this app called World App where you can like shrink your waist, do this, add abs, do all this shit. I'm like, I'm not into that. If you were just a little chubby and you were still yourself, then we could work it out. But the fact that you just totally lied like that, you turned me off. It's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was wrong. I mean, okay, a little bit, but abs to a fupa, like you got to pick your gut up to piss. Like we got a problem.
Well, it's really hard because men put a lot of investing. Women kind of, listen, they have their crushes online. But a lot of us men, we find a woman and we crush on them for a while.
We do.
Okay.
And it really takes a minute to get that confidence up. And then you reach out to them and you put your best, Instagram game forward. Yeah. And then as you do that, you're reaching out and you think you know what you're getting. And Daym and I had kind of brushed on this. You think you're ordering like a spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. And you're all excited. And now you start DMing them.
Right.
Now you get them on the phone and you're getting pictures of them filtered on Snapchat. And you're investing 1, 2, even 3 weeks talking to this person.
Right.
Then you finally meet them. And instead of getting that spicy chicken sandwich, you're getting like a tuna and onion sub in that. Am I right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
And they say that us men aren't shit and that we lie about everything. Right. But shit, from the get-go, we have to overcome. You're not as advertised.
No.
I had 2 different sales pitched to me. 2 different sizes, 2 different sales. So the first sale goes like this, right? She had great phone conversation game.
I like that.
And you should actually know you're getting more than what you ordered when the phone conversation game is a little more better than most conversations you've ever had. Right? Yeah. And she's talking to you real nice too. I mean, you getting all them little dirty, sexy vibes like, is it really about to go down when you really finally link up? And this was before I actually met her. Yeah. I just happened, my boy was a boy connect, you know what I'm saying? He's like, Daym, here's a slot number. I told her you're gonna give her a call. She everything. I'm like, you my man, you got me. I'm gonna go ahead and call that thing up. I call that thing up and she talks, she's like, I was waiting for your call. I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. What you doing? What you got on? And they always break down exactly what it is that they're wearing, but you never stop to ask the size because they're already describing what they're wearing. So in your head, you automatically gave her a size, right? But then I start asking those questions because I need to know, if you're a big girl, you're a small, like what I'm working with, I don't mind, but I need to know up front. Right. So I'm talking about, food and all that good stuff. And, she's eating all extra healthy. She eating extra healthy, family. She's like, nah, I don't do none of that greasy stuff. I don't do the steaks and burgers. Now I'm about my salads. I'm about my fitness. I'm about getting myself together. I'm like, damn, she might be a slender little boo thing. You know what I'm saying? And then she was talking about jogging and all that good stuff. Like, okay, so she's heavy into the fitness game. Anyway, we finally go to link up. You know what I mean? I pull up to the street and she was gonna meet me. She's actually gonna come outside. That way I can get that full vision right then and there. And I pull up. And then I see a woman walking down just a little bit on the heavier side. I was like, all right, ain't her. You know what I'm saying? She stops right next to me. Damn, she stops and says, hey, Daym, how you doing?
Your heart sinks.
How you get my number and my name?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a moment. It was a really unexpected moment. I don't mind the big girl. I love the big girl now more so than I did back then. Yeah. But back then, it was at a point like I needed to know you was a big girl. I wasn't prepped for that because she just wasn't big.
Throws you off.
No, she was big. She was big with a couple eyes in there.
You needed 2 bangs.
Yeah, I needed 4 bangs. A couple eyes, a couple G's, and I was like, damn, girl. I was like, I wasn't expecting all of that. I couldn't even get a full hug in.
Yeah.
It was a partial hug. You ever get like a real big girl?
Yeah.
Where you can't even connect your hands to the back side.
You just touch the back delts.
You just right here.
Yeah, and you
You right here with the back
You feel
rolls.
sweatiness.
Yeah, you're like, oh my goodness, all the crispy
You know,
cream
you feel
donuts
the
and everything.
sweatiness. You feel the sweatiness because they're scared as fuck. They're like, "Damn, I lied to this
Yeah.
motherfucker." Let me see.
Like-
It's like us guys when we get caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? All right, my heart's racing. She's laying on my chest. Let's see if she believes my shit. No,
Right. No, it wasn't going down like that. And like I said, again, I don't mind the big girls whatsoever. It was just it was a different time, was a little bit younger. I just wanted to know up front, baby, that you was extra big. Don't just like just come out with it. You on the phone talking sexy to me, be like, Daddy, just to let you know, I got all the loving, 270 pounds worth, and I'm 22.
Yeah.
it's like a Deuce Bigelow, which is like steak. You ever see steak? You got that big, that
Just
big.
big snacks.
You know what it is? Though? Mentally, you've already prepared yourself for what you think you're going to accomplish.
Right.
It's like you're the lion, and there's a zebra, and I'm going for the zebra, and then you
going for
show up
the
as a hippopotamus. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I can't go after this.
Like
I'm not ready.
you have to bring some more utensils.
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
For that buffet.
I got to call another lion.
That line goes,
yeah.
fuck, this is not what I ordered. This is not what I went and stocked.
But then
That
I
is the
thought there was
best
a
analogy.
time that I thought I was getting a Popeye sandwich, and I ended up getting a McChicken from McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was getting something thick. She was like, Daddy, I'm curvy in all the right place. I said, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She's like, I got a fat ass. Yes.
She had a size
Big
2
old tickle
waist.
bitty.
Like,
She was like,
damn.
and I got a little extra loving. So some food packs. Now you talking what I want to hear. I can't wait. Can't wait for us to link up. And I get up. Where's the rest of you, Ma? Hold on, wait, where'd the
leaving in your
ass
car?
go? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, 2 of your thighs could be put on a big Popeye's chicken thigh. You know what I'm saying? And I can work with that. I can't work with sticks and bones. I can't do that.
Got that flat ass like they got hit in the ass with a book bag.
Look, how many times you try to fuck a real skinny girl? Like, you can see your dick moving all throughout it.
You can see it in their stomach.
Everything. And you be like, damn, I know I'm hurting you. I know I'm killing you right now. So, she be running away from the dick because it's just too much. Like, whoa. Big girls don't run from the dick like that, son. They take it all.
They're
They
fucking
brace-
ordering
they take
Amazon
it
and
all.
shit. They're like, oh, you done?
Yeah. Exactly. They can handle that. The skinny women, get it together.
That word curvy has changed over the years, both
Yes,
ways.
yes.
Like you said, skinny girls think because they have like a little hip bone, they're curvy. And then girls who are 350, like, oh, I'm curvy. No. You're obese.
You big,
You're going to have
mama.
a heart attack in about
You
48
big.
minutes.
You big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that every girl has at least 1 or 2 pictures on their Instagram profile. They all do. And they all try to show that the ass is this big, it might be this big. And then when it's this big, they try to make it look this big.
Yeah.
The thing that pisses me off though is all women are beautiful, okay?
Facts.
But do not, if you have bad skin, a mole, a wrinkle, or whatever, come as you are.
Right.
Everybody, filters out their pictures like they're sheen marble.
Right.
It just doesn't look right.
Right.
If you have bad skin, hey, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's totally understandable. But don't waste our time. Maybe that's not our forte. Maybe we just don't like moles.
Right.
Okay? Maybe your skin's too perfect. Maybe it's not good enough. Who knows? Everybody has their own preference. But it's not what I'm ordering.
But that
It's
confidence,
not what I'm
right?
ordering.
I know we've all been here, right? There's been girls that have been like 9, 10s, and you're just something about, I'll fuck them, but it's nothing big. There's girls that are 7s, 6s, little thick, a little off, but they're so confident in themselves that they rise a point or
That
two.
shit's
You
sexy.
confront them.
That shit is
they're
sexy.
like, I'll work you better than any, and they mean it.
And they mean it.
Yeah, and you're like, that's what I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Very seldom do you get the 9 or the 10, we'll call it. The cream of the crop, what everybody goes after, has the most sparkling, wonderful personality. They don't. They don't.
No
They don't
convo.
work right.
They expect you to do everything. It's just,
Oh, that lay there and take dick. I can't. I don't co-sign that.
Right.
I don't co-sign that at all. I hate that.
Has any of you ever driven far and showed up for a catfish?
Where I got catfish?
No, like where you got catfish. Like
Not far for a catfish, son.
When I was single in like the last year, there was a girl that I met on Instagram that I met in town. She's like, come to town, and she looked bad.
Okay.
Bad as fuck for me to be driving an hour and 20 to go meet her for some coffee. Okay.
Right.
She's like, we can go to dinner, whatever. I drove all the way up there, and I'm like showing everybody off. I'm like, she bad as fuck. She bad. So literally, I showed up, I picked her up. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna meet you outside. I literally told her what car I was driving. Okay. I pulled up, I go, who the fuck is this girl? Not even remotely close.
Nah.
I had that happen a couple of times.
Now, it's funny because women always say, oh, I carry pepper spray. I don't know what guys we're going to meet. Us men carry like vampire slaying kits.
Yeah.
I swear, we got like, steaks, garlic, holy water, because we don't know what we're going to fucking get. They think we're a creep, but we may get some fucking monster on the other side. We don't know what we're going to get.
I just carry a left jab. Left jab. Keep them at bay.
You know how to kill monsters.
Let me tell you something. Or shall I even ask, what would kill a date for you to end it early?
Tons of smell. I got a nose like a dog, and it's bad. It's good and bad, and it just smells like. There's been times I've been messing with girls, even their hair. How about this, right? Their hair. You don't like their hairspray. You don't like their shampoo with their hair, stuff like that. Just throws me off. One time I was with a girl and we were messing around, and she lifted up her shirt and she had yellow in her armpits.
Oh no,
and this girl was at Daym, and I was just like. And then it smelled a little, and I was like, "That's it," because my shit ain't gonna go up now.
Right?
No. It's just like a turtle on I-95. It's just inside, it ain't coming out, and that's the end of it. Just so smells for me. Yeah, the personality, all that shit, the kissing. I'm big on kissing. A lot of my boys don't like the kissing. I'm huge on kissing. But once they smell or something's
That's
off,
a new thing. You notice that?
Yeah.
Like, because obviously we're all over 40.
Right.
So back in the day, you would have to kiss to start.
Yeah.
Now these young girls are just like,
they don't want it.
Just suck on my titty.
Just get that titty.
Just start it right here.
Get that
This is
bosom
where
meat.
we're starting.
Get that bosom
And
meat
it's
right
kind
there.
of you don't want to kiss to like
And you
like,
crafted your kiss. You took pride in it. Now it's just like girls are like, they don't even want to kiss.
And are they stopping the kiss because they just got finished sucking dick before they came to see you?
You know what?
Possibly,
That's girls. When you actually get a really one-on-one confession from a girl, there's a lot more girls that take down more than one guy in one day. A lot
In a
more
day.
than you would think.
In a
If
day,
there's guys
facts.
like us that are doing 2 or 3, well, there's the flip side taking it.
Yeah.
Right? So it has to be.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
has to
they
be.
do it because you want to know what they like. They're getting their phone bill paid, or they're getting like a Louis Vuitton bag, or some shit like that. The thing that kills it for me.
Go ahead, bro. Let
it
it breathe,
out.
bro. Let it
Let
breathe.
it
I see you hold it back. Let it breathe, bro.
This is one thing I want to touch on, because I'm going to say things that all guys are thinking when they waste their time.
Yeah.
When they go out there and you meet a girl that's not up to your standard, that you don't want to date, and all these guys are thinking this that are watching at home.
Yeah.
They're meeting these girls and they're saying, I just invested all this fucking time. I at least want to get my dick sucker, fuck this bitch for my time.
Right.
I want to get off for my time.
You're expecting it.
So they go, they meet these girls, they go, fuck, this is some bullshit. They take the girl home, they fuck the shit out of her, and then they never call the girl. They ghost her. I don't know why this guy's such a piece of shit. He never called me back. Bitch, you're nothing that,
Right. You should have known.
that you said you were.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem is girls go, guys just want to fuck me, and they never show up again. Yeah, because you're not pitching exactly who you are, not as advertised.
Just be you. Be you up front, right?
Right.
Because that way we know exactly what it is that we're buying into,
Right.
where we're going to be spending our time.
Yeah.
You had given us the option to sit there and say to ourselves, okay, I take you with flaws and all as you are, and I'm good with that.
Right.
But hell yeah, if you're gonna tell me about something else to the left, and I get there and it's not right,
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I still might want to get my dick stuck. You know what I'm saying? I might have to take you down, but I probably won't hit you back. I probably won't connect back because you already lied to me.
Yeah.
Right? You lied to me.
You know, I was talking about the lying earlier, right? That's how I am. I like when they say no. I like when they make me wait 2-3 dates sometimes, don't you? Especially if like you're thinking she's better than she should be. Because sometimes we make this thing up with these women. We think, okay, she could be someone I can marry, or she could be someone I can have kids with. So, right? You get those once in a while where you think maybe she's a little better, and then you're lying, and then she just gives it to you. And I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't want that. I wanted to hunt. So it's like I'm lying in the cage. You just gave me some red meat. No, fuck that. I want to hunt the fucking thing. So I like sometimes a date, 2 dates, 3 dates, and they're like, it's not going to be that easy. Then that's like I get more sharper. My skills get better. That's like what we're born as. We want to hunt. We don't want to give it to us. Because the ones you give it to you right away, you've automatically lowered them in a different level. Right?
That is true. Right up front.
Just go.
If it came off too easy, like you had to put no effort in whatsoever. That means a few of you guys didn't have to put no effort in.
Right.
But see, now you're making me work. So you're not just throwing it away to everybody you see.
Right.
Like they got to work for it. And a lot of dudes are going to give up. They're like, hold on, I'm a weekend. I still didn't even get, proper like heady.
Right.
No heady wop at all. Like fuck this.
And you're not,
but you're still in the game. You're still in the game.
Yeah, and you're not special anymore because you're like, well, she did that to me. She should do it to everybody.
Right.
Right. You didn't accomplish anything.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older too, I don't like to fuck these girls that are false advertisement.
No.
I really don't. I don't even like to put in the effort anymore. When I don't get what I want, think about how angry a person gets when they get something that they did not order. They take the bag and throw out the fucking thing. They go and they yell at the employee making $10 an hour, scream at them.
Karens.
Yeah. And this is somebody who's dedicated weeks of their time to finally meet someone.
Yeah.
So a typical guy in their 20s go take this girl down, hurt her feelings. I'm like, hey, listen, no hard feelings. You're a nice person. We could be friends.
Right.
You have to kind of know how to do it. But girls, Stop doing that. Stop with those filters. Everybody, even girls who are so naturally beautiful, fuck with these filters so bad.
That's bad. It's and the funny thing is they'll deny it. They're like, I don't even put filters on. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's fucking obvious, you know? Your whole face looks like porcelain with 2 eyeballs in the fucking middle. It's all the time you see that. You'll see it with like the ass too and the cellulite and all that shit. They'll put it all the
they
time.
smooth it out. I mean, I know this. There's this
I
girl.
like a little cellulite, right?
You want to know?
It's
They
never
have to be a little imperfect.
Right. Has cellulite ever stopped you?
Never.
You just almost get a little dig in a little more.
So what is the X factor though? Like even though like let's say someone came to you, Peter, that was a little off, a little misrepresented. What is the X factor to keep that girl around though?
To keep it around?
I know if she's 100 pounds over base weight, it's not going to work.
She has
for
to
you.
be one of the guys to come around. You ever notice that? You guys have got to have one like this. You've ever had a girl that was your friend that you might mess around with once in a while, you might not mess around, but you have her over to watch movies, you have her over to watch football because she's just cool.
Oh yeah,
she's just cool as fuck. I have a couple
and it's
of those.
Great sex. You turn that ass down.
Yeah.
You're so relaxed afterwards.
There'll be times where they'll come over and you'll watch movies for 3 dates and you don't do anything. It's weird, and then all of a sudden you will. So to me, you got to be like a guy. You got to be cool. You shut your mouth. You don't go around saying what you did with, because some girls do that. Oh, I was with Johnny, I was with P, I did this, I did that, and they start bragging everywhere, and then that fucks you up with the whole bunch. That whole crew's now ruined.
But and girls go and burn the bridge just to kind of put their flag in the sand and say, "That's my guy. I fuck him."
That's it. Where we do the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. And then just basically go fuck the whole relationship. Go telling everybody.
Yeah. So when they're cool, they'll stick around. When they're bitchy and I'm the shit, you should do this for me and stuff. I don't got time for that.
Well, so since we're talking about relationships and how men and women actually are, let's go ahead and take it to the Instagram real quick because I'm always asking questions.
What are all the viewers saying?
Let's talk about the viewers and what the viewers are asking and what the viewers are saying. So I put it out there. I said, name 5 things that you want in a man or a woman. So before we tell them what it is that we're checking for, I'm gonna let you know what folks are talking about, the fellas and the ladies, and then you let me know if you agree with it or not.
Absolutely.
And we'll go from there. All right. So one fella here, Joseph, says he's looking for a good personality. Oh, he kept on good personality straight through, and then some talent. His first 4 was good personality, and his last one was and some talent. So how do you feel about that?
Agreed. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because if they're just cookie cutter, normal, you're the talent, which is what we're looking for at the end of the day. But you need a little something before. I agree. A little brains, a little conversation, a little something makes them a little special. For me, I agree.
All right, Jay, how you feeling about
Personality carries.
Yeah.
Personality carries. I've been around women who, by culture standards, are the most beautiful women, period, out there, and have personalities of aardvarks.
Dumb as hell, too.
Personality.
Personality.
And if you get both, like I'm so lucky, but if you get personality and looks, caught a diamond.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a quick little break. And so really quick, with this Vengeance Friday the 13th movie, where can all our viewers find this?
So it's free on YouTube. Like I was telling you before, it's a fan film, so we can't make a profit. Any profit we make goes to the Shriners Children's Hospital. So we've donated
that's awesome.
$37,000 there already.
Oh, nice.
So you can go on YouTube and find it free. We signed Jason from Part 6. I signed Jason from Part 2. The director from Part 6. All these guys donated their time for free because we can't pay them. Which is amazing because I grew up being a hero fan. They're like my heroes, and then they ended up working on this project for us. So it was just amazing, because growing up being a huge Friday the 13th fan, Jason fan. Now I'm on set with them, working with them, making my film. I can't even explain it. It'd be like you playing in a Super Bowl. Or with LT, just partying, banging chicks. So
I loved LT, man.
Yeah, and now with the success of that, we're making Part 2 in March, the end of March in Seattle. We're flying out to film Part 2.
Awesome.
And I'm going to star in Part 2.
That's fantastic, man. I'm so proud of you. I mean, that's so crazy. And I see how much work you put into it. It's just fantastic. I can't wait to watch it.
I work full time, and then I go to sleep 2 o'clock, wake up at 6, answering fans, sending out mail, sending stuff to kids, talking to people, writing scripts, getting props done. It never ends. Because just when I think I'm good, I'm like, I need to be better, and I need to put more time and more effort. My own money, $30,000 I put into that.
Wow. God bless you, man. But that's great. It's all going for a great cause and everything too.
People want to excel, but don't want to do anything. Like I have people now like, I want to be in your film. I'm a great actor. Well, what do you want to do? Well, you want to come on set and help out? No, you got to pay me. Okay, well, I'll see you later. No. I did all my own. I flew out there on my own dime. I put my own time, my own money, and now you start to go like this. It works off.
Now, how long have you been acting?
That was my first one, so that was 3 years. Yeah. But I mean, if anybody's ever met me and known me my whole life, they're always like, you should have been an actor, with my energy and how I am anyway. So
for people that want to get into acting, what can you say about it? And what can you tell them?
Oh man, do it. So, and when you go to do it, don't just say, I want to be an actor. So I'm going to do this. How are you going to do it? Where are you going to go? Who are you going to hang out with? Who's the friends? Who's the producers? Who's the actors? What parties are there? How do you need to look? What kind of money do you need? Where do you need to be at that time? You need to differentiate yourself. So the way I differentiated myself is to be personable. I would talk to people. There was people who were suicidal who would call me at 2 a.m. and I would answer the phone, talk to them for an hour, and they never forget that. And then you do the next movie. Kids, I would do things for free. Hey, can you get in a suit and do a thing for my buddy? My son is his birthday. I would do it. So that was my niche because I really loved it. So I knew it wouldn't be too much work for me. So that's how I did it. But you got to put in the work. These people, they want to be an actor and they just want you to give them the job because they say you're good. And you might be that good, but you don't know. It's like America's Got Talent. You don't know until you go up and do it. These people had all this talent, but there was no showcase. You have to make your own showcase. Differentiate yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going. I mean, Daym, how many videos did you put up before all of a sudden you went viral?
Before 2012, when my Five Guys video went viral, I had 250 food reviews already online. All right. And I've been happy to do another 250. At the end of the day, it wasn't for the money whatsoever. It was because that's what I love.
Same here.
That's my passion.
Same here.
Like when you do anything because that's your passion, that's what you feel, that's what you see yourself doing, you're putting yourself in a place for success.
Right.
You'll get the accolades later, right?
Right.
But your hustle is what people are going to feel. That's where your energy is at. They're like, damn, you're good at what you do because you love doing that shit.
Right.
Versus going to a job every single day that you hate.
Right.
You're right.
People will see that. People will feel that.
Yeah.
You know, if you're selling cars and you hate selling cars, you probably won't sell shit.
Right.
You probably, because people are going to get that energy. They're like, hold on, I might love that car, but I hate you.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy it from you.
The passion is addicting. And a post I put up a couple weeks ago, your energy introduces yourself before you even enter the room. It's the truth. So when I would be on set, they're like, let's do this. We're going to do this. We're going to go here. We're going to do that. We're going to kill them. And it's addicting. People want to be near you. They want to be around like you are with your stuff. So when it's real and it's passionate, it's just organic and everybody wants to be part of it.
And you say you're dabbling in directing too now, huh? A little writing your own film and all that good stuff. So how's that process coming along?
Oh man, it's so good and so bad at the same time. So it's the pressure, you know. So like, this was a huge success. And then my buddy Jason Brooks for this movie, he's like, hey, you want to help me write because you know everything about Friday the 13th, and we start to write. And then I wrote probably half the movie with him. And then one day I was just drunk with my other buddy. He's like, why don't you do your own? And I'm like, I don't know how to direct. I don't know how to do a camera. I don't know any of that stuff. He's like, a director is just somebody who's organized, who tells people what to do. I'm like, well, that's me. So then I started doing that. Then I started writing a little bit every day. Then I started signing talent. So now my film, we did an Indiegogo. We hit goal in 3 days out of 45 days. I'm at 165% now with 40 days to go.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Good for you, man.
I'm like, okay, so now, but I'm so pressure.
Right.
So now,
Because now you have to deliver, right?
Exactly.
And expectation is up here because they've already seen Vengeance. They already know what you can do.
Exactly.
Your follow-up got to be crazy.
Right on. And the pressure, and I'm telling them, I'm the best ever. I got the best makeup guy, I got the best this, got the best composer, I got the best director, I got the best this. We're going to do this. So now you have to deliver. So, and you got to be a dick to your good friends and people. You got to expect, when someone is your friend, he gives a performance, you're like, that sucked. Again. This is how, boom, boom, boom. So they'll start to like almost not like you at certain times, but it doesn't matter. I have the conversation. This is the goal we're trying to achieve. And when that's all done, we can go party and you'll love me for it, for what we're trying to get to.
Right.
But none of us are good. There's performances I do and directors like, you didn't do it right. I'm like, okay, you're right. Let's do it again. You got to be humble about it, you know? And you can't see yourself when you're acting. It's a little different.
Exactly. And the biggest thing is, you can't have all the yes men around you.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you will fail every single time on that final product. You're going to fail, you're going to crash, you're going to burn.
So right.
You need individuals that know, that can see you from outside the box and say, hey, listen, go ahead and do that again.
Right.
Give me more. Yeah. And then you give more. I need more. Right. And then you give more until like your veins are going to bust out your head.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I need more.
Yeah.
And then you give enough more till you're about to just die. Okay, that's the take. Take 76.
Me and Jason, the director of part 2 now, we would write scripts and we do it, call it tear it apart. So we write the script, this part, the scene, give it to you, tear it apart. Your job is to not find anything good with it, is to find everything bad with it. So he's like, 1989, it'd be 1991, she wouldn't have wore that. Like, fuck, you're right. You know, this would happen, the lighting would have been different. The camp wasn't there. You're in the wrong state. Fuck, you're right. Until we get to a point where you cannot break it down anymore. Right. So, I mean, what if I fail at that point when I put that much energy in, I can accept it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other people, like, I give the script, like, oh, it's great. I'm like, no, it's not. I know there's some shit wrong in there. Yeah. You know, even just difference of opinion, there's something wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I want to be. I really want to be great. I don't want to think I'm great. You know?
I like that.
Thanks.
I like that a lot, man.
So let's get into like a taboo subject that people don't like to talk about. Let's get into cheating. Let's get into some good cheating stories. So what are some good cheating stories where you've done it and gotten away with it? Forget about getting caught. Done it and gotten away with it. I have some doozies.
I'm sure you do, Nasty.
So you do.
You go first. You might be the king. So go first with your with your king Mike.
Okay, let me think about. So what I used to do was I used to drive around with different outfits. So if I was able to get away with sharing locations, what I would end up doing is I would bring different outfits. Where are you going? I'm going to the gym. I'd be going if I can hook up with this girl. Where are you going? I'm going to so-and-so's house to relax. So what I used to do is, like, back when I had a BlackBerry, I would drive to my friend's house. And you always go over that poor suck's house. Yeah. He's never had a girlfriend or whatever. Who are you going out with? Oh, I'm going out with so-and-so. And by God, this person just texted me. I haven't talked to him in 2 years. He just texted me.
Oh, wow.
And I would walk over to the house. He's like, how you doing, man? Oh, great. You want to go grab a coffee? Oh, yeah, man, it'd be good. I'd just love to catch up with you. I've been so depressed. Drive around the block. I'm like, let's take a selfie. All right, great. You want a nice coffee? All right, now get the fuck out of the car. Where you go? I'm going out with this other girl tonight. So you'd send your girl a picture.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm out with so-and-so.
Covered your bases.
And they go, you got to cover your bases. Yeah. But the always thing is you would bring hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer works like a charm. And you bring a change of clothes if you need to be. Okay? So, like, if you leave and you have this shirt on, okay? When you go out, you want to wear another button-up shirt. Right. Because your girl,
she'll smell it.
Is going to smell like a bloodhound. She's going to say, oh, I missed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just really missed you. Oh, because I've been, it's like a dog. You ever see a dog look at you?
Yeah.
Been around some other fucking dogs?
And the ones that don't trust you want to hug you and kiss you when you come home in the door.
Oh,
just for that reason.
Yeah. Always the best thing is when you have a girl that's suspecting, if you're fucking some side piece, really try not to nut, because you're going to have to nut when you go home.
Oh, yeah. She'll call you out.
She's going to call you out. Because she's going to be like, listen, why didn't you nut? And you're not going to fake it with your girlfriend.
Right.
Or wife or whatever it is, you know? And I know this is really taboo, but people really want to hear about all this stuff. A story about almost getting caught, like, let's say, cheating. So I was in my 20s, the professional cheat on your husband guy. I would always have girls reach out to me like, oh, I want to just hook up with you. You're like a fantasy, whatever. They'd be miserable with their husband. So I worked at this dealership for years. There was a lot like right next door. And I'll never forget, this girl like attacks me in the car, and I'm having sex with her in the fucking car. Okay.
At the dealership?
The lot right next door.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Right next door.
The lot next door, man.
Yeah, exactly. This was like years ago, like 17 or 18 years ago. And we're fucking in the car. I literally finish. She's getting dressed. I walk in. All of a sudden, John McCallow to the switchboard. I'm like, all right. So I walk in, and it's her husband. I go, oh, my God. And I see the woman leaving, like, through the showroom. I'm like literally having a heart attack. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, listen, I got to talk to you about so-and-so. I think she's cheating on me.
Oh, shit, bro. Now, are you thinking he's setting you up at this point?
Yeah. I'm like,
just to get that intel from you.
So now I'm trying to make sure there's people around me. Make sure I'm not going to get fucking shot, stabbed or nothing like that. And sure enough.
Yeah.
We sit down. He's like, I really can't get I can't make the car payments anymore. I think she's cheating on me. I got to get a divorce. So I felt so bad. I'm like, fuck. And
damn it, Johnny.
I'm that guy.
You know what I'm saying?
He's disgraceful. Come on, how about you? I'm sure you have a couple good ones.
Yeah, I got one that's funny. It's more funny than that. So there was a guy that his girlfriend ended up cheating on him with me, right? So I never knew she was with this guy. These girls don't tell you that shit, you know? So sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I'll get through to the funny part. So the funny part is she's like, hey, just going to let you know my boyfriend Johnny found out, that I banged you. I'm like, well, why? She's like, well, we got pissed and I told him, they do that shit. I hate that.
That fucking blows your cover so bad.
And I'm like, I don't talk about you. This is stupid. We had an agreement. Like, it is what it is. So I'm like, I didn't even know you're with him. She's like, he's going to call you. I'm like, honey, don't fuck around because I'll kill somebody. I will fucking rearrange his face. So she's like, no, he's going to call you, whatever. So the guy called him. Hey, man, he's like real sensitive. He's like, I understand what happened. I talked to her. She told me she didn't tell you. And I'm like, that's the truth. So what happened? He's like, so how'd it go? And I'm like,
what the fuck?
What do you mean? He's like, how'd you fuck her? I'm like, I fuck the shit out of her.
What do they call it? A cuckold?
If you want to know the moves, it's $100 an hour. I got to fucking charge her. So she's like, he actually started asking me. I felt uncomfortable. He's like, did you fuck her doggy style? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what else? Did you eat her out? I'm like, bro, I'm not going to. Just imagine the worst, right? If your girl cheated on you, just imagine.
She
sucked dick.
Everything happened.
It's the worst that's ever fucking happened. This dude kept grilling me and shit. How many times she come? How many times this? How many times that? I'm like, bro, either you're going to forgive her or not fucking forgive her. I'm not doing this fucking shit.
Right.
It's fucking
That's
awkward.
strange as a motherfucker.
Because I fuck better than you.
That's what it came down to. Yeah. He felt.
Yeah,
he felt the ways about it.
Exactly.
I just remembered the best story. You guys are going to be crying. This is probably one of the top 3 stories because I didn't really prepare myself for this. I had this girl that was driving me crazy. She kept blowing me up on Facebook, and I did the worst thing ever. I brought her to my house and fucked her in my house. My girlfriend was coming over the next day. Sacrilegious. You never bring like a side piece to the house.
Hairs everywhere.
No, this is bad. This is bad. So the girl comes over all fucking sloppy at like 11:30, like weekend at Bernie's. You know? And I'm like, oh, fuck, you know? And so I don't care when anyone says, oh, this girl's a squirter. She's a squirter. She's pissing on you.
Yes.
She's pissing on you.
Yeah.
So anyways, we go right into, we're fucking in my bed. And all of a sudden she starts pissing all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like the stream, right?
Stream. So like, it's no, but it's like she's pissing because she's drunk. She's like, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So now I'm freaking out. It's 1:30 in the morning. I know my girl's coming over in the morning. So I go out, I get the spot bot out. I got the spot bot in bed. I'm trying to get rid of the piss. When the girl's like drunk, she can't go home. So like, I'm like, fuck. Yeah. I felt like I was covering up a murder. Yeah. So like, I couldn't.
You're probably naked while you're doing all this.
You're cock flopping. Every guy has been there like, fuck, I'm gonna get caught cock flopping. Yeah. They got Clorox or wipes or something in their hand. They spilled a glass of wine or something like that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And so I literally had to like sober her up. And then drive home, and then I had to Uber back to my house and get there in the morning. But the bed was still kind of moist, so you know what you're doing. So, and girls are like fucking Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, you can't even take a bunch of like dry towels to try to dry off the bed. They're like, why are those 5 towels?
Yeah, right.
Why are those 5 towels sitting there?
Right.
Seriously.
Did you shower today? How many times did you shower?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you shave your balls? Why is your... Come on, David.
Let's hear yours.
I was in one of those toxic relationships. You know, when the sex is good, but the relationship is shit. All right, did that for about 2 years. Now, I know, for me personally, that I just continuously kept fucking up. But I didn't mind because the relationship was fucked up. I just wasn't going anywhere. Right. So, on one of my fucked up nights, I found myself out and about, and she just thought I was going out with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? Slide to the club, whatever the case. I never made it nowhere with the fellas. I went right to my homegirl's house. Now, when I went to my homegirl's house, she had a cute friend that lived on the top floor. You know what I'm saying? So we would all kind of hang out from time to time and party. But I was going to my homegirl's house just to, you know what I'm saying, eat before I slid out. Get to her house. She had one of her little male friends over or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she still fed me. I ate good. And I was like, all right, I'll be right back. She's like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going upstairs. She's like, oh, all right. She's up there. Like, yeah, I know. So boom, I go upstairs to her friends, you know what I'm saying? Boom, knock on the door, boom, she lets me in. And she's sitting there in the dark, kind of watching TV, bottle of wine pretty much almost done, and a wine glass just kind of sitting right there, you know, about to be finished, but about to pour up again, right? And I'm like, what's wrong with you? So she proceeded to tell me that her boyfriend is out for the evening, and he's at the club with his friends, but he's probably out, you know what I'm saying, cheating. That's how she perceived it, right? And you know how we do. We will listen to the story.
Oh, of course.
Quietly. We'll listen. We're like, you know, you probably right. He probably is out cheating.
You're trying to reinforce it. You're trying to get your dick sucked.
You reinforce everything. Everything she's thinking, you reinforce. He ain't shit. He don't even deserve you. And she's sitting there, and the more that she's talking, the more I just keep adding to it. And he's like, nah, he really shit. You know, he's up with his friends. Nah, he can't be out there with another female right now. I'm like, but he can be because he's not here with you. I'm here with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're crying on my shoulder right now. He should be holding you, but I'm the one holding you. That means he's holding another bitch. It's automatic. Right. You're not it's automatic.
Energy transfers. Matter not be created or destroyed.
You worked this so well. Dude, by the time it was all said and done, it was a little hot in the house, you know what I'm saying? She could have turned the AC on, but she didn't. She was like, bottle's done. She's like, you want to take a cold shower with me? I was like, yes, I do. Well, yes, I do. You know what I'm saying? So we take a cold shower, boom, next thing you know, we're back in her bedroom, and I'm fucking her every which way from Sunday with my girlfriend back at, you know what I'm saying, the crib and shit, and blowing up my phone. Oh, she was blowing the hell out of my phone. But bitch, this is a toxic relationship. I'm not gonna answer. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm not,
and
no.
She's downstairs.
No. My homegirl's downstairs. The girlfriend's back at the house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at homegirl's friend's room upstairs.
I get it.
Top floor.
Was homegirl friend thick or thin? Because you said you went through.
No. She was a thin little slender goodie with a fat ass though.
You sometimes get those anomalies.
Yeah. You don't even know when they have the pants on. You don't even know sometimes. And they take it off. You're like, oh,
slim goodie, and it just.
Bang.
You come right on out. It isn't one of those fat asses that are stuffed in the pants and then you take it out and the ass is No, it was one of those just zoop, you know what I'm saying? Nice little cup at the base.
It's like two Christmas hams.
Yeah. And you know it's good ass when you can put the tips of your fingers underneath and they get lost.
Yes.
And they get lost before you get the full cup going. She had one of that. She had that going on. She had that going on right there. So I had to give her all the man meat. She had to get all the man meat that day that went down. Now here's the fucked up part though. So boom, I get myself together, right? Her phone is blowing up. It's her boyfriend. Boom. So he's like, I'm coming over. I'm done with my boys at the club. Blah, blah, blah. It was boring. Blah, blah, blah. She was like, I don't want you to leave. I was like, no, I'll leave. I got no problem going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's like, no, I'll just tell him that I'll see him in the morning. Like, no, trust me. I'll leave. You know what I mean? So boom.
Yeah, I'm all set.
I'm all set. We're done here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How'd you go home after that?
So here's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Boom. I get myself together. I go downstairs. Fucking knock on my homegirl's door. You know what I'm saying? Say goodbye to her. As I open the front door of their big ass little duplex shit, triple, whatever the fuck it is, her man is coming up the stairs.
Oh, shit.
He's like, yo, what up, Daym? I was like, what up, kid? Gave him dabs and proceeded to get inside of my Infinity FX35 and peel the fuck off and enjoy the rest of my evening. Whoa. Yes, sir.
What if he's watching right now?
The gangster part, he probably is, you know what I'm saying? But the gangster
statute of limitations.
Here's the gangster part though. You know, like when you're fucking and the condom gets stuck up in there?
Yeah. What's a condom?
Yeah, well, I was still actually using it back then, you know what I'm saying? Trojan man. But the condom was stuck up in there, B. So I know he ran up in there after me. So he got whatever condom, unless she got it out. I don't think she did. He got whatever condom,
Ready Whip,
and then he got a little Ready Whip.
Yeah,
he got a little Ready Whip was like because there was no time for her to shower because I was going downstairs as boom, here my man is coming up.
Yeah. How many times have you finished all of us, and then you pull back out and it's broken?
Because you're dipping in.
Yeah.
It happens.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you want to know what I would always end up doing with the condom? I would just fake it. Because there's no girl with like, let me look at that motherfucker.
Never.
You just fake putting it on?
I would just fake finishing.
Oh, fake
finishing. Because if you're not like, you're like, if this motherfucker break, you're like, she's like kind of like looking at you all fucked up. You're like, oh, this is a setup. This is a fucking setup.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just fake it. But I think all of our stories, I think that guys all have to go through the fuckboy stage. I think if we did not, I think if we did not go through that phase, it's really hard to at one point settle down. And any girl out there who's got a boyfriend between 18 to 29 years old, even 30, he fucking on you. Right. Seriously, he fucking on you. And it's the truth. And it gets to that point where you get into your later 30s, you go, do I still got it? It's almost like Mike Tyson wanting to go out and box one more time. Do I got it? Can I still throw that punch? And remember the last time he got knocked the fuck out? He's like, I can't do it no more.
You're rejuvenated in your 30s.
It's true.
You're even better.
It's true.
Because the talent's still there and the knowledge is there.
Well, I can't get over, these young women who are so obsessed with older men. It never really used to be a thing, but now they're so inquisitive.
Yeah.
I was really lucky. I exited on top because I got a beautiful young girl, who's obsessed with me, that loves that I'm older and she's stunning. Because now I'm like, hey, I'm not going to fuck this up. I don't know any more opportunities I'm going to get.
Right.
But I think that in your 30s, you go, do I still got it?
100%.
Do I still got it?
You always wonder that, bro.
Do I still got it? Do I still got it? Now you want to know it. Now I'm like, you're a nice girl. I'm going to find you somebody nice. I could actually, for the first time ever in my life, pass the pussy. But you want to know what? For the first 20 years of my adulthood, from 20 to 40, I wasn't passing.
No pass.
No, I was going to basically take that and basically put it up on the stage. So, yep, like this, didn't like this, like that. Because and it doesn't matter. All of us, when you jerk off from time to time, there's casts of thousands in your head. You know what I'm saying? You'll go back to some girl you banged when you're 19, when you're 22, 23. If you just had to whack off to the same one or two girls in your head that you fucked your whole life, you'd be pretty miserable.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, like even Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee was done fucking her after 2-3 years. We would be too.
Yeah.
It is the same thing, you know?
Yeah, I think that, you know, relationships require a lot of work. And girls, if you are in your 20s and you're dating a guy in their 20s, you're going to catch them fucking.
Right.
You really are. And if you really love that guy right now, look in your boyfriend's eyes and say, hey, listen, I'm okay with you fucking another bitch, because it is going to happen. Right. It is going to, even if there's no emotions tied to it.
Right.
But, you know, if you caught your girl fucking, would you rather be just sex or their emotions tied to it? I'd rather just be sex. Yeah. I wouldn't want to fucking have them all fall in love and shit.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's every guy, I think.
Yeah.
100%.
Would you take your girl back if you found out that instead of going off for a commercial shoot, she went off to get some dick inside your car?
You want to know? I would forgive her, because the last time I ever cheated, okay, I was in a relationship with somebody for 2 years, and I took another girl.
J-Mac for the 3.
I can't even believe I came up with the story. I'm like, listen. So I had a partner that actually owned an oil refinery in Cuba. Okay.
Oh, sure.
So I said, listen, and the reason why I said I was going to Cuba is because they don't stamp your passport.
Yeah. That's right.
So I said, hey, listen, I'm going to Cuba, and I'm going with my partner. Now he's in his 70s. So he doesn't like fucking phones and technology. And I said, we're rooming together, so don't be fucking FaceTiming me, all sorts of weird shit. You need to text me, I'll text you right back. So I was always really good with the text back.
Yeah.
So, and I already had stamps for Mexico. So I took this other girl to Mexico. And fucking Snapchat caught me. So literally she took a Snapchat and she's like, and literally caught like half my face. And you know there's that person that screenshots it, zooms in, image enhances, brings it to a forensic lab, and in 30 seconds it was me. So literally within my first hour being there, I didn't even fuck this girl yet. My girlfriend knew.
Right.
You know, so anyways, she caught me. It was a miserable trip. And you know, I felt bad. So I looked right at the girl. I said, listen, let's get this done, because I'm going to give you some money. I'm getting on a fucking plane to go home and patch things up with this girl. Yeah. And I went home, and she was waiting for me right off the terminal. Waiting for me. You know, and she straightened my shit out, and I never cheated again afterwards. But, you know, all men need to go through it.
Right. Yeah, you do.
It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah. I think you saying, like, would you forgive him? I would forgive him if I was doing bad shit. But if I wasn't, and I was at the point that I am now, that you're at now, that you're totally dedicated, you're doing 100%, and then she cheated on you, probably not, because it would hurt you. Where before, it doesn't matter. Like you said, toxic relationships, you're like, you kind of know at one point it's going to end. So yeah, it might sting a little, but it ain't going to kill you.
Right.
So yeah, so if I was good and she was doing her bad thing, then I probably wouldn't. But if I was bad and she was bad, you just almost accept it. It's like, this is the situation we're in.
So here's my thing, right? Peep game. This one. Yeah. If I caught my wife cheating, I wouldn't leave her. I wouldn't leave, but I'm a petty motherfucker. She would want to leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd stay in the house.
Punishment.
I'd still keep doing everything as per normal. Everything will go nothing change. I'm still going to do for you for all events, take you out, you know what I'm saying? Let's have a good time. But in the back of her mind, what is he going to do? Right. And I won't do nothing, but I'll just let it play. Right. I will let that much. So every day I would just eat at her. Like, there is more to gain for me personally for knowing the fact that every day she's fucked up over it.
Yeah.
Versus saying, fuck it, I'm getting a divorce, and you know what I'm saying, you still take half, and baby, blah, blah. No. I'm staying in the house.
Yeah.
I'm staying, and I'm sitting different.
Yeah.
When she's watching TV, I'm sitting, I'm looking at her different.
Right. She's waiting for the conversation.
She's waiting. And I give her nothing. Yeah. I change nothing whatsoever because I'm petty.
Yeah. Mental slavery.
My ex-wife.
Mental slavery, yeah.
My ex-wife, God bless her, because I don't know how she did this. She knew I was cheating for a good solid month. Confirmed evidence, on tape, the whole nine. That fucking, she let me die a slow death. She was like, no, you're fucking up. And so, like, I would basically...
Is this the Miss Connecticut girl or whatever?
No. Somebody different. Well, sure. She's a quasi-celebrity. We'll discuss after this. But here's the worst one. So, you know when you cheat and you think you're slick?
Yeah.
I had this girl in the family house in my bed, and I'll never forget. You know when anybody's finished cheating, you finish it, you get up to take a piss or to clean yourself off, and you grab your phone instantly. Make sure my girl messaged me.
I'm good.
You know, and so it was in the morning, and she was away doing something. So I went and ran in the bathroom, pissed and I'm like, "Good morning, beautiful." And she just watched me on camera. Fuck this girl. And grabbed my phone and go, "Good morning, beautiful. How did you sleep?" And I'm a fucking scumbag. You know what I'm saying? And like these were events that eventually got me away from not cheating again. But you know, I'll never forget being caught like that. I was like,
That's like you come home and your shit's in the front lawn. That's one of those moments.
Yeah. Well, we laughed because we said, "Hey, the stuff that's in your front lawn, she's probably going to take you back because she got mad too fast." It's the girl that folds it up all nice. Yes.
Good point.
So,
right. Oh, did you have a good day? You know, one of those.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap up here, you know? So Daym, wrap us up with Bang.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. One more time for the one time. You see the energy, you felt the energy, they felt the vibe this whole entire podcast, and it's because of Bang. Bang done did the damn thing. I told you, gentlemen, 2 minutes in to hitting this Bang, we was going through it. I didn't even realize a whole hour just went by, family. I didn't even
I felt so bad you were reaching into your phone for some more questions.
Yo, dude, we have so much.
Yo, Ryan's like, we got 2 minutes left.
Right, we got a lot left up over here. Yo, let me tell you something, man. I don't know what you guys are doing at the end of the day, but I know for my own personal sex life and for my own personal day-to-day to give all this energy, baby, Bang is in the life, man. Bang is where it's at. Cotton candy for me.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy is my
and listen, I would do
now.
this one again. The Bangster Berry was fantastic. So,
All right.
and also all you viewers out there, check out Vengeance on YouTube.
Yes.
Follow @Peter Anthony. Peter, thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
It was great seeing you, man. I haven't seen you in a while.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate you,
too. Hey,
brother.
man, nice
Appreciate
meeting
you,
bro.
man. Definitely, man.
Thanks. Let's finish this Johnny
Check
Walker
us out.
Blue.
You know, follow us at Dirty Little Details on Instagram. I'm at The Real Johnny Mac. And follow
At official Daym Drops on Instagram, no doubt, and Daym Drops on YouTube. Giving you all those super official food reviews, everything you need to proceed in this day-to-day life, baby.
Hit the subscribe button. See you soon, guys.
See you later.